In this video, we're going to share with you why we think Pickering is the best place to buy in the GTA, and
we're going to share with you our favorite neighborhoods in various price points. Here we go.
Kicking things off with that coveted sub $1 million price point, we've got Bay Ridges. This might be the perfect transition for those of you moving from downtown. It offers a very vibrant community, relaxed lifestyle, ideal for families and individuals alike. Located in southeast Pickering, you are steps to the Pickering GO station, which will have you at Union Station within 35 minutes. You are also just a stone's throw away from Pickering Town Center, with all the shopping and restaurants you could want. This neighborhood perfectly blends central convenience with the charm of waterfront living. Enjoy lakeside parks, scenic trails, bustling marinas, perfect for walking, biking, and for you sailing enthusiasts. Located in the heart of Pickering, this area is set to become the city's future downtown. Though Pickering doesn't have a traditional downtown, the rapid development around the mall is transforming this neighborhood. In the next 5 to 10 years, imagine it becoming the square one area of Mississauga. And don't miss Pickering's Nautical Village, where I'm standing right now. This waterfront area offers amazing shops, cozy cafes, mouth-watering restaurants, all with a very warm and inviting atmosphere. Be sure to visit two of our favorite spots. Chook's Mexican Kitchen and Bar, where you can savor a variety of tasty Mexican dishes. Their patio is the perfect spot to relax on a sunny day. And check out Port right on the waterfront in Nautical Village, with all your favorite traditional American dishes in an elegant setting. This area is experiencing major transformation and truly has something to offer for absolutely everyone. With an emphasis on increased density, you'll notice that there's many new condos and condo townhouses going up in and around the GO station here. It's an ideal spot for finding entry-level townhomes and condos alike, well below the $1 million mark. On the freehold side, you'll find a mix of older homes from the 60s and 70s that might also be priced under $1 million, especially if you're open to some renovations. As you get closer to Nautical Village and the waterfront, you'll see many custom home builds, as the desirable lots are being redeveloped into stunning new homes. For sub $1 million, Bay Ridges offers a diverse and vibrant community with a variety of housing options to choose from and a waterfront lifestyle that's hard to beat.
Welcome to the charming West Shore neighborhood in Pickering, where the tranquil shores of Lake Ontario meet the vibrant community life. In the price range of $1 million to $1.3 million, you're getting a lot of land with lake living. And today, I'll show you. The West Shore neighborhood is bound by Petticoat Creek to the west, Highway 401 to the north, Frenchman's Bay to the east, and Lake Ontario to the south. What truly sets West Shore apart is its active outdoor lifestyle right at your doorstep. Rotary Frenchman's Bay West Park just went through extensive renovations. This is one of the 3 parks within the neighborhood, and it provides tons of activities for the whole family, such as beach access, kayaking, walking trails, picnic areas, and so much more. Something really cool about West Shore is its architectural diversity. You'll find quaint older homes to modern mansions here. A common denominator in this area is how wide the frontage of these homes are. Take a look, it's no wonder they make perfect sites for custom home builders. Here are some homes you'll find in the $1 million to $1.3 million range. There are 3 public elementary schools in the area to choose from. 1, Father Fenelon Catholic School, 2, Fairport Beach Public School, and 3, Frenchman's Bay Public School, which offers French immersion for grades 1 to 8. There are a few plazas that run along Kingston Road and Whites Road, about a 5-minute drive away, that offers a variety of food, banks, and grocery stores. The closest grocery store is 5-minute drive north, you'll have Freshco, and 7 minutes drive east, you have a Food Basics. For example, in the same plaza as Freshco, you'll find Shoppers Drug Mart, Scotiabank, Second Cup, and Cobb's Bread. Whites Road Shopping Center is also 5 minutes north and offers a variety of restaurants like Aldwin's Jamaican food. I love this place. One of the first things you're gonna notice when you're driving through West Shore neighborhood is how many mature trees are lining the streets. There's also a lot of lush green spaces here, like the parks, and you're gonna hear a lot of chirping birds, which isn't such a bad thing, right? So in this community, you're gonna find everything that you need for an active lifestyle. You've got the waterfront trail where you can go biking, rollerblading, jogging, whatever your jam is. There is the beach to the south of us where you could hang out and be lazy on a Saturday or Sunday. You could have picnics in the park like where I am. There's a lot of kids actually playing in the back here in this playground that actually backs onto the water. It is fantastic here. The water is great also for paddle boarding, kayaking, canoeing, swimming, whatever you're into, this community has it. So if you're looking for an active lifestyle with lakeside living in the $1 million to $1.3 million range, West Shore is the neighborhood for you.
$1.3 to $1.7 million seems to be that perfect price point for move-up buyers. Now, where is the best bang for buck in that price point? Well, I think it's right here in Amberlea, and that is also why I call it my home. Amberlea is located in the northwest pocket of Pickering. We've got the Rouge Park just to the west of here. We got the 401 to the south, Finch to the north, and a small street called Fairport just to the east. Now, although this isn't central Pickering, it's not the traditional downtown. In fact, Pickering doesn't even have a traditional downtown. But for those of you that are still commuting into the city, especially if you have to drive, there's no better place to get started than from Amberlea. And with density very low in Pickering, traffic is not a problem. It's a well-established neighborhood that is known for its family-friendly environment. It really has that community feel, with a mix of single-family homes, tons of parks to choose from, and a plethora of excellent schools. What I love most about this neighborhood is that it offers an active lifestyle while being very centrally located. There are actually a number of parks to choose from and activities, but we're starting off with number one, Rouge Park, where I'm standing in right now. Although this is not technically in Amberlea, it is only a 3 to 5 minute drive away, and this is where I find most people tend to spend their evenings and weekends, including myself. I absolutely love taking my dog here. There are a number of scenic hikes, beautiful trails. If you're into wildlife viewing, I've seen deer, I've seen foxes, I've seen beavers. It's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And if you're more into water sports, you could go canoeing, you could go kayaking, or my personal preference, stand-up paddleboarding. And if you haven't tried it, I strongly recommend it. In addition to Rouge Park, there are a number of other amazing parks offering great hikes and activities in the area, including right behind me, Altona Forest. It's got a beautiful boardwalk and marsh. We have Amberlea Park that has all sorts of sports fields, picnic areas. It has a really, really cool outdoor water park for kids where I love to bring my nephew. And it also has a dog park. And then there's also the Amberlea Park that has existing tennis courts. And now the city of Pickering is actually bringing in some pickleball courts. I mean, what else can you ask for? As you drive around the neighborhood, you'll notice that the $1.3 to $1.7 million price point offers you quite large size homes, anywhere from 2,000 to 3,500 square feet on average, and even higher. But what's really great too is most actually offer really decent sized lots as well. One of the real benefits of buying here is at just $1.4 million, you can buy a 2,500 square foot home that is updated and centrally located. You can't find that anywhere else in the GTA. If you look in the West End, you'd have to go as far as Burlington or Hamilton to get similar bang for buck. And that is why so many young families are beginning to choose the East over the West, and why they are choosing Pickering. As someone who's looking from the outside in, you might be curious, what does this community feel like? Are the people nice? And that's something that's very difficult to try and convey to you, obviously, in a video. But as someone who lives in this community, I have firsthand experience, and I could tell you the people are super nice. There's all sorts of social groups and gatherings for different activities. And if you have kids, I mean, this place is just amazing. Just a stone's throw away, you'll find an array of grocery stores, restaurants, shopping, and the 401. 2 minutes south of Amberlea is a main throughway in Kingston Road, which is lined with grocery stores, restaurants, shops, and all you can possibly need. The best part is you can really take advantage of everything else Pickering has to offer, including all the trails and waterfront activities. And this is because there is very limited traffic in Pickering, and that's a result of its lower density in comparison to some of the cities in the GTA like Mississauga, Oakville, Richmond Hill, or Markham. There are 7 schools in very close proximity to one another here in Durham, 5 elementary schools and 2 high schools. But what's really great is that the top 3 rated schools in Durham are actually located right here in Amberlea, making this an excellent choice for families picking locations with a high emphasis on quality education. In Pickering, you'll find 3 top rated schools, each contributing to a rich educational experience for students. So if you're looking to upsize from a starter home or maybe from condo living and you want that perfect home in a vibrant community with tons of outdoor activities, Amberlea's the area for you.
If you got a bit of money to spend and you're looking in the $1.7 million range and above, the Rosebank community is for you. I'm standing in the Petticoat Conservation Park, and as you can tell, it's a waterfront community. The community is in southwest Pickering, and on the west side you have Toronto, on the south side you have Lake Ontario. To the east of you, you have West Shore, which I mentioned prior, if you're looking in the $1 to $1.3 million range, and 401 to the north. If you didn't know, this community actually used to be cottage country, and now it's home to some of the biggest estates in Pickering. The residents of Rosebank community have access to 2 iconic parks. And no, I'm not talking about these small dinky parks that you take your kids to on the weekend. These are big parks that people from all over the GTA want to drive into. The 2 parks I'm talking about is the Petticoat Conservation Park and the Rouge Park, and these are both waterfront parks. So you have access to the water, which means you could go to the beach, you can go stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing, fishing, needed picnic areas if you want to have large gatherings. So there's a lot of activities for whether you're doing them solo or with a family.
For some reason, when I'm here, I feel like I'm in a Californian city and not in Ontario. The water is so blue during the summer and there's so many mature trees. Petticoat Creek Conservation Park is one of my favorite parks in Pickering. It has beautiful green spaces to set up badminton or volleyball nets to play, or if you just want to have a picnic. The waterfront trail runs through most of Durham, and residents of Rosebank can access Rouge Beach using it. You'll find lots of people walking or cycling on this trail, especially in the warmer months. There's also a handful of nature trails on the west side inside Rouge Park that I love to do with my family on the weekends. Don't sleep on those. There are 2 elementary schools in the area. One is Blaisdell Montessori School, and this is a private school, but they also offer early child care. 2 is Rosebank Public School. As with the West Shore neighborhood, Rosebank is also south of the 401 and adjacent to that neighborhood. The same plazas are within a 5-minute drive. If I could afford a house here, I would in a heartbeat. I mean, take a look at the amount of trees separating each house and how wide the lots are.
The best thing about the waterfront living here is that it's all connected by trails. An added bonus to this neighborhood is not only is it waterfront living, but it's actually really secluded. There's only 2 streets that actually enter into the Rosebank community. And unequivocally, the bang for buck that you get in the Rosebank community will beat out anything in the West End, whether that be Mississauga, Oakville, or Burlington. So if you want to be surrounded by nature in an exclusive neighborhood with waterfront living and all the amenities that it has to offer, with large lots and mature tree-lined streets a stone throw away from Toronto, Rosebank neighborhood is undoubtedly the neighborhood for you.